Okay, we're doing 3.3 today, and it's rational zeros of polynomial functions. And the essential question is, how do I divide polynomials? Go ahead and copy the notes down in the box. If you can see it, I'll zoom in. Okay, and before we do synthetic division, we're actually going to divide the long way. All right, so example 1 is divide 7x cubed plus 5x squared minus 3 by x minus 3. Okay, so the first way I'm going to show you is called long division. And I'm literally just going to long divide. So I'm going to put x minus 3 on the outside of the division bar. And in here I have to put what I'm dividing by. The only thing we have to add is you have to add a missing degree. So the first thing I should do is look at this polynomial. So if I look at this polynomial, I have the third degree, the second degree. I don't have the first degree, and this is, since the numbers by itself is actually x to the 0 degree. Okay, so I'm going to add the missing degree of 1, so it's 5. So I'm going to add 0x and then subtract 3. All right, and if you remember long division, I always subtract it. So I want the same thing here. So my goal is to get 7x cubed right here. Okay, so in order to get 7x cubed, I have to multiply x by 7x squared. Okay, so 7x squared times x is 7x cubed. 7x squared times negative 3 is negative 21x squared. And if you remember, I'm actually subtracting, so I'm going to change each sign. And then I'm going to add. So 7x cubed minus 7x cubed is 0. 5x squared plus 21x squared is 26x squared. If you remember from long division, I'll bring down the 0x. Okay, so now I want, right here, I want 26x squared. So if I look at x, I need to multiply it by 26x. So 26x times x is 26x squared. 26x times negative 3 is negative 78x. Okay, and again, I have to change the sign. So this is minus, this is plus, because I'm subtracting it. Okay, and then this will go away, so I'm left with 78x. Bring down the negative 3. All right, and then the last thing I have to do is here I want 78x. So it's already an x, so I have to multiply by 78. So 78 times x is 78x. 78 times negative 3 is negative 234. Again, I have to change the sign. So this will be minus, this will be plus. So if I add it up, it'll be 231. Okay? All right, and then I have to write my answer. So my answer is going to, this is the quotient. I have to add the remainder. My remainder is 231. And when I add the remainder, I'm going to add the remainder and divide it by what I was dividing by. So it'll be 231 over x minus 3. So this is my answer. 7x squared plus 26x plus 78 plus 231 over x minus 3. All right. Okay, example 2, we're going to do synthetic division. This will be an easier way, but you can only use it. You can only use it if we're dividing by a linear function. Linear function. Okay, so what I mean by a linear function is anything with just x to the first power, and that's all you can do. So let's do a problem like 9x cubed minus 18x squared minus 16x plus 32, and I'm going to divide that by x minus 2. Okay, so if I look at that, here's how synthetic division works. I'm going to draw an L. I'm going to take the opposite of this value, or what value would make this a 0. So 2 would make this a value, 2 would make that a 0. Okay, and then I'm going to literally write out the numbers. I'm going to add a 0 if there's a missing degree, but if I look, it's 3, 2, 1, 0, so there's no missing degree. So it's 9, negative 18, negative 16, and 32. Okay, so here are the steps. If you look at the notes, the first thing you do is bring down the 9. Then I'm going to multiply, so 2 times 9 is 18. Then I add the 2, so negative 18 plus 18 is 0. Then I multiply again, so 2 times 0 is 0. Then I add, negative 16 plus 0 is negative 16. I multiply, so 2 times negative 16 is negative 32. Then I add, and it's 0. All right, and then the answer is going, this is actually your answer right here. This is the remainder. So my remainder is 0, so I don't have to worry about it. This is going to be my constant. This is going to be my x, and this is going to be my x squared. And if I have more, the next number will be x cubed, then x to the 4th. So my answer is going to be 9x squared minus 16. And I have no remainder. If I had a remainder, I would put it 0 over x minus 2. Okay, if you have any questions, write it down, and then we'll go over it tomorrow.